Aladdin killed Jasmine. In his efforts to impress the princess and win her hand in marriage, this lovable street rat made one fatal error. This.
Is it safe?
No, Jasmine, no, it is not safe. Magic carpet ride? More like tragic carpet ride. Did you see what I did there? I'm pretty proud of that one. Hello, Internet! Welcome to Film Theory! You ain't never had a channel like me. Unless, of course, you watch Game Theory too, in which case, yeah, they're largely the same. Cover different IP, I suppose. Or not, actually. Whoopsie! So anyway, Disney's not doing that hot these days, huh? They've had flop after flop at the box office, tentpole brands like Marvel and Star Wars are struggling, their back catalog's been tarnished by an onslaught of low-effort live-action remakes, and even the parks division is sweating heavily due to lower attendance and the shutdown of a $350 million hotel merely a year after its opening. Really kinda makes you yearn for the golden days of classic Disney, right? The Renaissance era, where every movie was a certified classic that would go on to shape the childhoods for generations of kids. I'm talking about the OGs here. Lion King, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, all the ones that have been bled dry for an extra $1 billion at the box office. Their originals are revered for a reason. Beautiful animation, amazing songs, timeless stories, traumatic nightmare fuel that'll need years of therapy to process. Oh, I'm sorry, did you miss that last one? Blocked it out of your memory and all that? Well, let me refresh you. The Disney classics were rife for terror. There were the scary moments, of course, like Mufasa's death, the wolf attacks of Beauty and the Beast, Hercules literally withering to dust, and Prince Eric's ship burning with him and his dog's lives on the line. Then, of course, you had the disturbing themes that could also scar you. Belle having to teach an angry, violent man how to love. Belle falling for the Beast because of Stockholm Syndrome. Belle being ostracized by society for being a smart woman. Honestly, there's a lot in Beauty and the Beast, but that movie's far from alone. Claude Frollo's addiction to pain, Ariel giving up her voice for a man that she met once, Aladdin using an enslaved creature to help him lie about his life so he can trick a woman he's met once into marrying him.
Alright, you bad boy.
But not only is Aladdin responsible for shamelessly gaslighting Jasmine throughout the majority of the movie, he's also responsible for her murder. But she doesn't die in the movie, I hear you saying. And yeah, while you're technically correct, his actions would have definitely killed her. See, about halfway through the film, Aladdin takes Jasmine on a magic carpet ride during what's probably the film's most iconic musical number, A Whole New World. And during this little romantic getaway, the pair fly out of Agrabah to go visit the pyramids of Egypt, the Acropolis of Athens, Greece, and the forbidden city of Beijing, China. Honestly, it's a pretty great date on paper. But when you actually stop and think about what's going on here, you realize one huge problem. They do all of this in the span of a single night. I mean, is that possible? And if it is, they must be traveling at speeds that would rip human flesh off the bone.